Welcome to another Unitrend Certified Administrator course. Today we're going to be talking about how we work with VMware Instant Recoveries. To do this, we'll drop into the UI and come to our Configure tab under the Appliances tab and come to our internal storage. We'll need to edit here and give the system some instant recovery space. This needs to be about 20% of the sizes of the machines that you're going to be recovering, though oftentimes we'll refer to this as 20 to 30% of the size of the largest machine you're going to recover, just depending on the sizes that you're using. Think of this as scratch space where changes will be written to, because when I do an instant recovery, I can't change any of the backup data, so I have to have a place for new writes to occur to. From there, we'll need to make sure that we've added in our virtual environment here. Then we can come to our backup catalog after performing our backups, find our VMware backup, and select the point in time that we'd like to return to. From there, I can choose Instant Recovery up at the top. Normally this works in live mode, where what we'll do is we'll recreate the virtual disk file as it existed at that point in time. After we recreate that virtual disk file, we'll share it over NFS to your VMware host. It sees the Unitrend's appliance as if we're a NAS with a new VM and allows the machine to run directly from our storage, and all changes are written to the instant recovery space. Then, while the machine was online, it would automatically begin to do a storage vMotion over to this data store. You do require VMware standard or higher licensing in order to use storage vMotion, so do be aware of that. All editions of VMware, though, can use audit mode, where we disable the network adapter and do not migrate the storage to the target volume. The target volume here is only used for the virtual swap file, or VSWP file, which is about equal to the size of the virtual memory of the machine. From there, we can come in and rename the machine if we'd like, though it does automatically append _restore to the end of the name. From there, when we come up to the Instant Recovery Status tab, I can see that this job is now running. It is configuring the NFS volume, then it will attach it within VMware. Now it's creating the VM, and we can see this all happening here in real time. Already reconfigured the machine to disable the network adapter, and now it's powering it on. And we can see that the hard disk is being presented from the Unitrend's appliance and that the network adapter is currently disconnected. Again, this machine is up in audit mode, so this network adapter will stay disconnected, though you could manually connect it if you needed to. Just keep in mind that audit mode machines will always be torn down. Anytime I choose tear down here on an audit mode machine, it will power off and delete the VM entirely from the VMware environment. You must use live mode if you'd like to keep those machines. But that's the basics on how we kick off and use and tear down an instant recovery. If you have further questions, check our support guides or Kaseya University for more information.